Picture this. You're lying in bed dreaming of swirling shapes and numbers dancing in the dark. You wake up, scribble a formula, and it unlocks a mystery mathematicians have puzzled over for centuries. Sounds like science fiction, right? But one man did exactly that. Welcome to Mysteries Within, where we uncover true stories of human mysteries that defy explanation. Today, we dive into the extraordinary mind of Srinivasa Ramanujan, a self-taught genius from India who solved complex math in his sleep. Was his brilliance pure genius, or something more, a divine gift? Let's embark on this journey into the unknown. We've all had moments where our brains let us down. You forget where you parked your car, or you blank on a friend's name mid-conversation. Our minds are powerful, but flawed. Now imagine a mind that didn't just solve everyday problems but cracked equations so advanced they baffled the world's greatest mathematicians. That was Ramanujan. Born in 1887 in Erode, a small town in southern India, he grew up in a modest home with no electricity. His father, a clerk, and his mother, a devout housewife, struggled to make ends meet. Yet, young Ramanujan, with his sharp eyes and quiet demeanor, was drawn to numbers like a moth to a flame. By age 11, Ramanujan was devouring math books. He borrowed a worn copy from a local library. While other kids played cricket, he filled notebooks with formulas, working alone under the flicker of an oil lamp. But here's where it gets mysterious. Ramanujan claimed his best ideas came in dreams. He'd wake up, heart racing, and jot down equations he said were gifted by Namagiri, a Hindu goddess. One night in 1905, at age 17, he dreamed of intricate patterns that became a groundbreaking formula for infinite series. Mathematicians later confirmed it was correct, yet Ramanujan had no formal training. Let's pause for a relatable moment. Have you ever woken from a dream so vivid you felt it held a deeper meaning? Maybe a childhood memory or a fleeting idea you couldn't shake? For Ramanujan, dreams weren't just fleeting. They were a portal to mathematical truths. His mother, a deeply religious woman, believed his visions were divine. She told him Namagiri whispered secrets to guide his work. Skeptics might scoff, but Ramanujan's output was undeniable. By his early 20s, he'd discovered thousands of theorems, many so advanced they're still used in physics and computer science today. So, what made Ramanujan's brain so extraordinary? Scientists have long studied mathematical prodigies, and Ramanujan's case offers clues to this human mystery. A 2012 study explored how exceptional mathematicians process numbers. Unlike most of us, who rely on logical steps, prodigies like Ramanujan seem to see solutions intuitively, their brains making leaps others can't follow. Neuroscientist V.S. Ramachandran suggests this could stem from enhanced connectivity in the brain's parietal lobe, where numbers and spatial reasoning converge. Ramanujan's lack of formal education may have helped. Without rigid training, his mind roamed freely, unbound by convention. In 1911, Ramanujan, now a 24-year-old clerk in Madras, was frustrated. His genius went unnoticed, and he barely earned enough to eat. He sent letters to British mathematicians enclosing pages of his theorems. Most ignored him, assuming an untrained Indian clerk couldn't be serious. But one letter reached G.H. Hardy, a Cambridge professor. Hardy, a reserved man in his 30s with a passion for pure math, was stunned. He later wrote in that Ramanujan's formulas were unlike anything I'd ever seen, wildly original, almost unearthly. Hardy invited Ramanujan to Cambridge, launching a historic collaboration. Let's connect this to something familiar. Ever felt overlooked, like your talents were invisible? Ramanujan faced that daily, yet he persisted. In 1914 he sailed to England, leaving his wife and mother behind. Cambridge was a shock, cold, grey, and far from the vibrant temples of India. He struggled with vegetarian meals and cultural isolation, but his mind burned bright. Working with Hardy, he tackled problems like the partition function, which counts ways to break numbers into sums. One formula, dreamed up in a feverish night, solved a problem that had stumped mathematicians for decades. Hardy called it a gift from the gods, but Ramanujan's gift came at a cost. His health deteriorated in England's harsh climate. By 1917, at age 30, he was diagnosed with tuberculosis, then untreatable. Lying in hospital beds, he still scribbled equations, his pencil racing across paper as if time was running out. Some wondered if his relentless drive, fueled by those dreamlike visions, pushed his body beyond its limits. A 2016 article noted that stress and malnutrition worsened his condition, yet his output never slowed. He published papers that reshaped number theory, including work on prime numbers still vital to cryptography today. What's the science behind his dream-inspired insights? Sleep researchers offer a clue. A 2019 study found that during REM sleep, The brain consolidates memories and makes creative connections, solving problems subconsciously. For most of us, this might mean recalling a forgotten name after a nap. For Ramanujan, it meant waking with formulas that redefined math. Neurologist Oliver Sacks, in his book, describes rare cases where the brain accesses knowledge beyond conscious training, hinting at untapped potential. Was Ramanujan's mind uniquely wired to tap this during sleep, or did his belief in divine inspiration unlock something deeper? Back in India by 1919, Ramanujan's health was failing. At 32, he lay in his family home, surrounded by his wife Janaki and his mother. Yet, even in pain, he worked. One of his final discoveries, the Mach theta functions, puzzled mathematicians for decades until they were applied to black hole physics in the 2000s. Ramanujan died in 1920, leaving behind notebooks that researchers still study. Founded in 1997, publishes work inspired by his theorems, a testament to his lasting impact. Let's ground this in another everyday moment. Think of a time you solved a problem unexpectedly, like finding your lost keys after giving up the search. Your brain worked in the background, making connections. Ramanujan's mind did this on a cosmic scale, pulling answers from dreams or, as he believed, a goddess. His story blends science and mystery, leaving us to wonder, was it genius or something beyond? Hardy, an atheist, insisted it was raw talent. Ramanujan's mother swore it was divine. The truth, like his equations, feels just out of reach. Ramanujan's life raises a profound question. What else might our brains be capable of? If a clerk from a small Indian town could unlock the universe's secrets in his sleep, could we all have hidden gifts waiting to emerge? Perhaps your dreams hold more than you think, ideas, insights, or mysteries within, waiting to be explored. This is Mysteries Within, where we unravel true stories of brain secrets and human mysteries. If Ramanujan's story blew your mind, hit that subscribe button and join us for more journeys into the unknown. What do you think? Was his genius a gift from the divine, or proof of the brain's untapped power? Drop your thoughts in the comments and watch our next video for another enigma. Until then, keep dreaming of the mysteries within.